Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video of the channel where I'm going to show you a little bit about the game I'm making, my project, which is called Project Starlight. And this is what we have so far. We can walk, we can jump, and we can crouch. These are the movements we have so far. We don't really have some animations, we're lacking a lot of them. The jump animation, for example, I still don't have it, or the sprint animation. In fact, we only have 3 animations: the idle, the walk, and the crouch. We can also inspect objects. We can get close to them and we're gonna see an icon signaling that we can inspect it. We press the letter E and we inspect it. As you can see, it plays a little animation and it gives a detail on the bottom of the dialogue or information of the thing we're inspecting or anything really. Here we have another example of this. We can come here close and we can inspect. It also works for gathering items. We can go close to a bush here and we can press E and you can see we gathered some green herbs. So if you press escape, you can go here to our inventory and press the consumable tab and we can see the green herb here. We can also equip some items. So far we only have the longsword, so we can just choose it here and equip it, and as you can see we have the longsword in our hands. We can also unequip it, and well, that's pretty much it. So far when it comes to enemies, this is the only one I have so far. It's just a model of a enemy that I'm making. It's supposed to be sort of a tree that got life, that became alive, and it's pretty similar to the ones you find in Darkroot Garden in Dark Souls 1. But so far, that's the only thing I have. There's a collision here, but there's no way to attack it, or it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. It's still work in progress. And lastly, we have the soul stones here, which are gonna act just like the bonfires in Dark Souls. We can get close to them and press E, and we can activate them. We can also level up here eventually. We're gonna be able to. We don't have any level up systems as of now. We can also activate multiple ones. We can go here and activate this one. And whenever we die, we respawn here. So let's test it out. And here we are. If I activate this one again, and I die again, I'm gonna respawn at the last soul stone that I touched, just like Dark Souls. So let's explore a little bit of the map here. This place we are in is the Moonlit Forest. It's the first level of the game. And as you can see here, we have a little river, which the water is still work in progress. It's just a blue texture that is a little transparent. We can also see what's going to be the upper Moonlit Forest later on, which is going to be a later level. So on that area, on that cliff over there, is going to be another level in the future. And the idea of this level is to have 2 paths. This path here is going to be the hard one, and this one was going to be the easy one. So let's go to the easy one first. As you can see, there's the big cliff there. That's gonna be the upper Moonlit Forest. It's gonna have a lot of trees, a lot of vegetation. This place here is gonna be a lot more dense than it is right now. Here we have this route here. We can crouch to go under, or we can just go here and skip it. Here we have a blocked gate that we're gonna open later on. And here will be a village that was destroyed by an attack that happened. So each one of these boxes here will represent a house or a cluster of houses, and this here will be a tower, a wizard tower, that's gonna have the item that will unlock the next level. Here we'll also have a gate that we're gonna have to open, but right now we can just walk around here, like this. And this is where the 2 paths meet, so let's go back and check the other path. There hasn't been that much development here on the hard path. We also have the roots going on here that we gotta crouch under. And here we're gonna have some bridges to cross over. And on these bridges there will be a bunch of enemies and a bunch of hazards. So that's why this is gonna be harder than the other path. The path is blocked here, so we gotta cross the bridge and go into that cave over there. Here we are in the cave. There's still very bare bones. There's pretty much nothing here. It's just the basic shape of the cave. We can also have a good view of the side of the path. Let's take an aerial look of the map here. As you can see, it's fairly extensive. You have this village on the middle here that we're gonna come later on the level. And we also have this part here, which is gonna be the latter half of the first level, and these two paths will lead to the other levels later on. And here we get to the end of the level. It's gonna be a narrow passage here that will lead to our first boss fight, which is gonna happen over here. And later on, we finish the level and we get to this location here, which will be the hub for the game, pretty much. It's gonna act kind of like Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls, where it's the hub of the world. You can go anywhere from there, and everywhere leads to this place here. So this is gonna be your hub location. But that's it, really. That's the end of the video. That's all I have to show you about the game. If you're wondering when I'm going to release it, I have no idea. I'm making this out of passion, out of pure desire to create and to tell a story. So don't expect it to be released anytime soon, or if ever. I don't care about making money. I have a job, I have a life. I don't need this to live, pretty much. This is a passion project. And because of that, I have no monetary incentive to make, for example, politically correct subjects. I can tell any story I want, I can make any game I want. I have no publishers, I have no backers, I have nothing. I'm just doing this out of pure love and pure passion. So if you want to be a part of it, you can comment down below and you can give me some ideas, some tips, suggestions, criticism. Any comment is welcome. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, that's going to help a lot as well. Watch the videos, leave a like, do all of that. So, well, that's it pretty much. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.